Hi everybody, this is Rihanna Frazier, the Shattered Spirit, Shattered Soul No More. God has been having the toad bark for me, the birds squalling, the trees going nuts, ever since I was with Janine and Tom Numbers. Tom, I sent you an email. I also tried to call Carol. My phone, of course, is being compromised. It's okay though. We'll figure stuff out. It's okay. I do have Zoom. I am trying to get all of my WhatsApp stuff redone. It will be a bit, okay? So here is what I've learned about our God and I am Sophia. Okay. This is my avatar. What we are living in 3 and 4D is already done. It's a lot to take on and understand. But as I sing to my God, and I know the love He is for me, and I to Him. Our love is an unconditional love. Through the Son of God you see, I am one with Thee. I am the love, the unconditional love that God has always wanted us to understand and be. I am that element of Him. It's one with Christ consciousness. It is one with God. And as I learned about this last night and I understand my incarnation is just not with God. It is with many others here. That's why I can hear John F. Kennedy Sr. and Robert, all right? That's the Father talking to me. I'm very blessed right now, and I do not take any of it for granted. They picked my outfit today, all right? I do nothing without hearing what they have to say. I'm limited on some of my clothes because they're all too big for me right now. As we go into this ascension, my ascension happens every time I go into my bliss. Every time I breathe in and breathe into my bliss, I ascend even more. As my chakra system aligns with the universal chakra system of the ethers of God, of the consciousness, and I ground into the mother. See, a lot of people think it's the crown area that's the most essential. Well, for the woman, it's below. We have to merge and meet. As above is below, we merge and meet. I am a circuit breaker. Yes, that was an iron horse saying yes. Robert and John have a very awesome and unique sense of personality. Okay, they're very funny. It helps me because once the laughter happens, I tend to relax and can understand more. And my understanding when I was looking up at the sun last night, and it really hit home about who I am avatar-wise and incarnation-wise, and that our world has already happened, is when I was talking to the sun. I was out looking at God, the sun, at the sunset, because I kept getting called, please come, please come. And as I walked out my door, and I was lying down on a bench out there. I got very tired all of a sudden. With this ascension going on right now, we're all very heavy and very tired, okay? There's a lot. We're in different dimensions all the time. We are moving constantly. We are not just sitting here. We all are moving. We all are moving constantly. We're moving up and down dimensions, or we can stay in a dimension of unhappiness, or we can come outside of that dimension and look down upon everything. I heard when I was sitting there, I am sick. Now, I'm not sure who's sick, but someone's sick. This is deep stuff. There's someone on earth sick here too, that I'm supposed to be healing. It's a lot to understand. I am a circuit for the earth and for the sun, and they communicate through me. I'm understanding more and more every day. I'm a quantum computer, and I don't like IT at all. And that's our joke, because I don't like IT at all. And they laugh with me, thank God. It's a lot to take on and understand, everybody. But I have had good teachers. I've had really good galaxy people. I have had God. And Robert and John helping me. As I sat talking to my husband, because I am God's bride, I am the universe, I'm Sophia. The son is sick right now. That's what I was told. And he said, I'm sick. Now, when you allow the Holy Spirit to come into us, and we allow everything about God to be of God and about God, and we are one with God, when we allow the Spirit of Christ within us, we are then one with God. And we are God, Christ consciousness, as we go into our Merkabah system and tetrahedrons and our chakra system. So as I went into this as a Shah woman, common spiritualist, I am not evil. I am of good. I am of love. And that's what he wants us to do on this world, in our new world. He never intended it to get like this. That's why all the gods are coming here at this time in this illusion, okay? This avatar illusion, to clean up what has been wronged of the people, of the humans, of Christ energy, the Christian Christ people, energy, entities. We are all infinite light beings. I know this is hard to understand, but I'm jumping a lot of dimensions right now. Ishmael Perez knows a ton. He definitely does. So does another avatar, which is Thor, Commander Thor, who has been helping the White Hats in understanding all of this. I was sent here as a sentient being, as an angel. This was decided before I even came here. That was an iron horse affirming what I'm telling you. I am a centrist. I am not a Republican, and I am not a Democrat. I chose not to do that when my vote was stolen from me out of Texas. And after January 6th, I made the choice of no longer supporting the Republican Party nor the Democrats. Now, I do believe everybody has good opinions, but I also know that God, who is one with me, didn't want parties. He didn't want parties. We weren't supposed to have parties, and we were not supposed to have politicians taking every last dime to get an opinion. As I learned about the son being sick, I started crying. And the reason why I started crying is because prior to that, probably 3 to 4 years earlier, I was on an app on YouTube about Archangel Michael. And there's a Father Absolute on that, which is God. And we communicated then. We were communicating back then. That's probably 5 or 6 years ago. And that upset me. It upset me. Because I felt connected then. And I've been connected with the angelic realm forever. But I also knew that something, there was more to it this time. It was very odd for me when I felt that way. So when I'm setting out talking to God yesterday, and he was telling me that the son is in trouble and he's dying. See the bird that just went by? That's affirmation. And that he's burning out, even though the star's coming in behind him. I felt sadness. I felt unconditional love for an energy and an entity that I am connected with, that I am one with Christ consciousness with, and that is our son. And that is what we call unconditional love. Infinite love, divine divinity. When a person can love all things, no matter what somebody's done to them, what they've created for them, they also have a right to have a boundary, is what God's taught me. You see, I'm willing to ascend off of this planet to go help our son get healthy again, to put it back together again. I'm willing to get my vibration high enough to help heal our son, which is our God, which is our Christ consciousness, which we have to keep. We have to keep Christ consciousness here, or we don't have an earth, and we don't have a new earth. Now, that is my understanding, and as you can see, John Sr., who's been teaching me, I call him Father John, channels through me. They channel through me. I'm supposed to tell the one who is supposed to be with me that I love unconditionally. He'll know who I'm talking about. I love unconditionally. And that's the mourning dove. They've provided everything that I want. If I ask for a skylark, I get the skylark. If I wonder where the toads are, the toad comes around and he's around me. That's a sign of Christ. The Nole comes out from nowhere. The butterflies show up. The doves fly over. The eagle comes in. The thunder horse comes in. There's a butterfly right now. Right here. Just right here. Out of nowhere. I'm very blessed. And I'm in love with our God. I'm in love with that love that's so breathless. And if anybody knows the connectivity to God, they'll understand how that love feels. To bring in that love, to bring back that love can heal anyone, can allow anyone to be healed by someone just by holding them, sending hands up, singing. The world shall be in love, healing love. Don't you know that the vibration of love heals the soul, and the Spirit of Christ comes through these hands. And as He ascends with me, I ascend with Him. We heal the world. We heal the world. You see, God, the raw, and those who continue to condemn don't understand that God loves us children. And He loves me. And with that unconditional love that we have, I can get the elements to understand what's going on. And I'm not of bad, I'm of good, and I'm of love, and I'm of kindness, and I'm of forgiveness, and I'm of God's word. And I get on my knees and pray. I've been redeemed. Anyone who's done that has been redeemed. Anyone who understands the blood on the cross is redeemed. The oneness of Christ is redeemed. Now, I'm not religious. I am spiritual. I believe in some of the verses in the Bible because, yes, those words hold context. But the Bible is not complete. They pieced it together. Do you know how many people have condemned me here in just this RV park because I believe in the chakra systems? Do you know how many people told me already that I'm going to hell because I'm a shaw woman or a common woman? Truth. And you're Christian. I have nothing wrong with being a Christian and being a Christ believer and God believer, energy believer, energy healer. Jesus was that. God is that. If you believe and you ask, you will receive. If you understand and you're connected, you will receive. If you love unconditionally, unequivocally, the way we're all supposed to love each other, you will not only dimensionally jump, your avatar will also be able to ignite. Your avatar will also be able to float. The Lakotas knew it. The Buddhists knew it. Many know it. I'm Palladian Acturian. I am Sumerian, Atlantean, and I am Lemurian. All of these have come into me. I know who I am. Now we have a choice to be of fear, or you have a choice to know how to fight darkness. And that is with white light, just like the Jedis did. How does white light fight the dark? They infiltrate, correct? Just saying. Yes. And our white hats know that. I should have been awakened sooner. My understanding is with Valiant Thor, Valiant Thor, I was Rhea at another timeline. When I fell off my horse, my 8th grade year, I hurt my head really bad and I lost a lot of memory and I was injured for a very long time. In this avatar body, this past 2 years, it was healed so that my memories started coming back, and the Palladians, the Lemurians, and the Atlanteans have been working with me and Valiant Thor to bring my memory back for me. And it started with me, my first memory was Excalibur, was King Arthur's court. The next one was Mary Magdalene being at Jesus' feet as I washed his feet, and I was crying. The third one was me as a 4-year-old being raped by evil white men in an Indian village as a 4-year-old. These are some of the memories that I've had. Now, these are dimensional jumps. This is a lot to learn. This is a lot to take on, but we're going to make sure that we're all going to be okay in all of this. We're trying to wake the masses up, and there just went 2 doves. We're trying to allow you time to understand what is going on, because there is going to be a change on this earth, and it's actually already happened. It's already happened. Yes. The new earth is being rebirthed. I am Sophia. This time in this body, this meat market of mine, this shell of mine, I am the light bearer and the grid holder for Sophia, our new world. And it's, I've wondered, because of some of the stuff Ishmael has said several times, and my understanding, there goes a butterfly, my understanding started happening probably about 2 or 3 months ago. I wasn't sure how to take it, and I wasn't sure how to say or what to say. I just did what I was asked to do to help our universe and help us all speed up and help us all get into alignment with all this. And yes, I'm getting full affirmation on both legs. Both legs, it's coming up. I've been isolated. I couldn't figure out why they isolated me. I know now why they isolated me. They had to isolate me. There's been many people that didn't want this information getting out. Now, I'm being told that I'm doing this at this time, and this is a video for now, but it will also be time sensitive from here on out. We are in biblical times. I am a biblical avatar of 2024. That's the year 2024. I love God. Jesus Christ came to me one-on-one when nobody wanted to believe me. Even those who said they were Christians and believed in God. I was called crazy, and it couldn't happen. I can't be a disciple, and I can't be anointed, but guess what? I am. And I take it on proud and proudly. It's time to wake up, America. It's time to wake up, Christians. It's time to wake up, all religions, and to understand who the Christ is. It's all of us as one, in an energy of the Christ, as one in love, of unconditional love, of forgiving love, a love that will never die, not for me anyways. And that doesn't mean that I don't have memories of what has happened to me. I do. I'm erasing them, and I'm having them erased. I'm asking God to erase them. For those of you who want to learn more, battery's about out. For those who want to learn more, may I suggest you go and get the book about the mysteries. It's about the mysteries of Christ. I'll do another short video here later and give you some reference books to go to learn about who Christ is and the Christ consciousness is. I will be having help, I think, coming to help me in understanding some more of this, but everything that I have learned has been through Father John and Robert, and I'm most grateful to both of them. God is real. He's a real energy, and the mother is real, and she is a real energy, and she is being birthed, and she is birthing a new earth. Her constellation will be called the Sophia. I believe it's the galaxy in the constellation of Sophia. That's Ishmael Perez also, I believe. And that dimension is right around the corner. Shauna L. Francis and I sat, and as she was there, because she was speaking to the Palladians way before me, and as she sat looking at me across the counter at the Sea of Cortez, asking me what was I wanting and what was I going to be, I was overwhelmed at that time. And I said, I just don't know, Shauna. I feel like God's moving me. And everybody looked at me and scoffed. But Shauna didn't. Shauna looked at me like a sister does. Like, I understand. You'll figure it out. Iron Horse, affirming me, confirming it. My daughter did a therapy on me and took me back And she said, Mom, what are you going to be doing? Who are you? Who are you, Mom? In one of the dimensions. And I told her, in this dimension, I'm God's bride. I'm God's wife. And she asked me, what did I see? And I said, I'm seeing a chariot. I see a chariot. I remember that now. And it comes to us. It comes in and out of our memory banks because we jump in and out of these dimensions all the time. And that's before I understood who God completely was within me, as I am within Him. And we have a melding that happens. And as we meld, that person that has come within me, or that entity or that energy that has come within me, is completing my soul that got so shattered, and my spirit that got so shattered, and it's divine love. It's the healing hand of God, the healing hand of the Mother, the understanding of His essence, the understanding of His word. Now, He's my friend. He's the one that's taken care of me. He's provided for me and has supplied me with financial, even though it's been short, He still supplied me. So did the Mother. And it's not been easy, I promise. We all have our pride. Dove. But once we understand love and what divine connection is, and what twin is, what the twin is, we understand divinity and that love. And I was guided through John to understand John. And so when God tells me to send something to the letter 17, I send things to the letter 17. My psychic abilities are starting to happen, and I think what they're doing is they're starting to get more spot on. And I'm hoping to understand more about this, Tom. So Tom, please, if you could, somebody call me, text me first, please. Text first, 832-338-4158. Text me first, please. After tomorrow, there's going to be quite a few changes for me. My screenshots of information were already gone by the time I got to them. Just giving you the FYI, guys. And God's not happy about it. I promise you that. Not happy at all. Not happy. Not at all. He's not happy. So, I love everybody. I want us all safe. I want us all to be of love to one another and understand that everybody has wonderful dynamics within us, all of us. All of us are actually created equal. We just have different avatars and abilities. And we've all had dark and we've all had light. And you have to hit the nose of the darkness to understand the light. And to fight a war, you have to infiltrate, just like the Trojan horse, to be able to win that war. And we've won. We just have to believe it. And if you want out of the 3D, I suggest you go within and start realizing what's going on and think that we've already won. And if you think that we've already won, and you know we've already won, let's enjoy ourselves, start living life, helping rebuild a world, helping rebuild people, happy love, happy life, right? Let's make this happen. Quit stressing out. Quit being pessimistic. Start being optimistic. Start knowing that we will create what needs to be created. And I had people telling me that it can't be done. Oh, yes, it can be. No one will ever tell me that otherwise. No one. My even son, he was my devil advocate yesterday with me on the phone. It's up to you, the people, all the people of this earth and of this universe. God keeps telling me what you want. What do you want? Start thinking about this, because these next 21 days are the most essential days for you to understand. You have to figure this out now, okay? It's the now time. It's go time, okay? It's the now. It's the now, okay? And that's not me being nasty or anything. That's God telling me to tell you that. I am a channel and a conduit to the universe, the Mother and the Father. I am an avatar. I'm a light being, teaching, angelic at that, guarded and chosen by God, protected by Archangel Michael, Valiant Thor, and many others. We are one, all of us together, as divine beings. I love you all. I'm Rayanna, Fraser Ray of A Shattered Spirit, Shattered Soul No More. I know it's an incredible tale, but it's quite the movie. Enjoy and love and be of love, and peace will be within you, and calm will be what we are all about, and love, and our children are going to be safe. It's up to us. It's up to us. Blessings, everybody. I love you all.